Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Top 10 worst comeback songs of all time.
Number 10, Can't Get Enough, Jennifer Lopez.
Oh,
Till death was part.
J-Lo's 2024 has been one for the...
Wasn't the best, yeah, wasn't the best.
dang, she spent a lot of money on this.
But of all time though, like that's kind of like a very
books, and by that...
And you know what's interesting also? The word comeback, I really first time heard it like in K-pop. Like I don't know, like here in the States we also use like comeback songs. Interesting.
A series of post-apocalyptic novels. A decade after her previous studio album, Lopez returned to music with an album, film, and planned tour all titled This Is Me Now. The new era celebrated her reconciliation and marriage to ex-fiancé Ben Affleck, which she called the greatest love story never told.
How long did that last?
Oh, I dare divorce. Maybe the process of her doing this, that's how long it lasted.
Fortunately, things got off to a rocky start with the lead single, Can't Get Enough. It wasn't terrible, but it sounded just like her 2000s hits from the first go-around of Bennifer, without much evolution.
But to be fair though, I kind of feel like J-Lo's not exactly a singer anyway. The thing about her, she was a dancer more. So, back in the day when she was young, she was dancing. That was cute and all. But now, she can't, it's not that she can dance. It's just, it's not the same, at this age. So it's like, do you really have something to offer like that? Because whatever you have is not music.
Besides the song's underperformance and derivative nature, its lyrics and wedding-themed video aged poorly. Lopez and Affleck announced their second split before the year even ended.
Don't catch it, it's hers.
Number 9, Get Her Back, Robin Thicke.
Oh yeah.
So that's like he's trying to get his wife back after the whole scandal with Miley?
Yeah, a whole bunch of the scandals, but...
And the groping.
Yeah.
The jury on his career was looking blurry. See what we did there? But after this song, his comeback clearly wasn't happening. On Get Her Back, Robin Thicke laments his split from his estranged wife, actress Paula Patton. Not only was the song a far cry from the immediate catchiness of Blurred Lines, but it overestimated the amount of public interest in his personal life.
I'll wait for forever for you to love me again.
I thought it was pretty good song. It was beautiful.
While Thicke may have been a solid B-list name, it relied on the mythology of his and Patton's relationship and banked on people caring about their separation more than
Because
they
these text
actually
messages
did.
were real.
Oh, you've seen the music video? Oh, okay.
Lightning probably wouldn't have struck twice if Thicke had recreated Blurred Lines, but Get Her Back didn't even come close to what made that song such a hit. Number 8, Slow Clap, Gwen Stefani.
Oh.
This song is B-A-N-A-N.
Yeah. Must have been a flop because I had never even heard of the song.
I heard their song with Saweetie. I didn't like that one either.
Specifically, the peels that make you spin off track in Mario Kart. Gwen Stefani's Slow Clap was the second of 2 singles meant to kick off her 5th solo album, but contrary to the title, it was mostly met with crickets and tumbleweeds. The song, which features Sweetie in the remix, would sound right at home.
Oh, so that's the same song?
Maybe, I don't know, but it was not good.
In a DreamWorks movie or a back-to-school commercial. The music video's gymnasium setting is a clear nod to Stefani's past hit Holla Back Girl, but it feels like a juvenile, hollow attempt at recreating the latter's magic without any edge.
A little, I guess, 40-year-old woman should... It's not the same.
No, it's not about that. It's just the song was not it.
I feel like you should evolve and your music should evolve. Like, you can't do the same music you did 20 years ago. Because your audience grows up too. Like, if I'm a teenager, I identify with like teenage struggles. At 35, 40, I'm not going to identify with like the high school again. Like, unless, I don't know, life really turned out bad and that's like the glory days, I guess you can kind of like, oh, relive your glory. I don't know.
Seeing as its parent album never came, Slow Clap seemingly killed the era. Someone probably should have told her to put the pom-poms down.
Doctors told me my baby wouldn't make it, but because of an abortion ban.
Number 7, Not Myself Tonight, Christina Aguilera. The title of the song tells you everything you need to know. With
Such a different vibe. I don't know this vibe for Christina. Okay.
electropop having a moment at the turn of the 2010s, Christina Aguilera chased the trend on her ill-fated Bionic album, beginning with the lead single, Not Myself Tonight. And she certainly wasn't. On the track, Aguilera blatantly aped then newcomer Lady
I was saying, kind of looked like Lady Gaga to me a little bit, but...
Gaga style in a way that felt disrespectful to her own legacy. She even looks exactly like Gaga at certain points in the music video.
Not exactly, maybe, but similar.
Yeah. Interesting they collabed.
And it's painfully clear that was the intention.
I mean, I don't think there was like a beef. Because if anything, Christina probably did it because she saw, you know, how big Gaga is getting. And, you know, so it's kind of like a nod to Gaga, if anything, you know.
Tell Tonight isn't necessarily bad. It just sounds like a discount version of Poker Face, coming from an artist with over a decade of her own hits. Number 6, Yummy, Justin Bieber.
The way the song was played a lot.
I don't think this is a flop. Yeah, I know this song. This song was all over the place. Yeah, I wouldn't consider this a flop at all.
With his 2015 album Purpose, Justin Bieber seemingly achieved the impossible. He successfully shed his uncool teen bopper rep, and people who weren't tweens could openly admit to liking him without ridicule. Unfortunately, this shift had a monetary dip with his next lead single, 2020's Yummy. More of a TikTok soundbite than a full-fledged song, it was nonsensical, repetitive, and made people question his rehabilitated image. Unlike many of the other songs here, Yummy was a major hit and didn't derail Bieber's career. However, its inescapability added to its annoyance. Even though it was universally panned, it was still absolutely everywhere.
Right, so why would you...
Despite the lyrics and visuals bringing to mind a stomach or toothache, it was really our ears that suffered with this one. Number 5.
Oh, no, I don't feel it was like that bad of a song. It was no different than any other TikTok song to me. Like, I don't know.
Solar Power, Lorde.
I hate the winter, can't stand the cold.
From the Beach Boys to Jimmy Buffett, many an artist has sung about breezy tropical vacations. But when Lorde kicked off her hot girl summer era with Solar Power, the vibes were off.
Come on, tell you my secrets. I'm kinda like a prettier teaser.
The song simultaneously felt foreign and overly familiar. Sure, Lorde was bound to evolve as a musician, but this tonal shift was a far cry from what fans wanted from her, especially in the middle of the pandemic. To top it off, the song sounded tediously similar to past classics like Freedom 90 by George Michael.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know, honestly, I can't say nothing. I don't really know Lorde. I only know Royals, and so I can't really comment.
Given the state of the world, people needed more substance from an artist who brought moody melodrama to the mainstream. Instead, they got the musical equivalent of Lisa Frank Dolphin art. Number 4, Too Cold.
Oh yeah, Vanilla Ice, Drunk and Blonde.
This comeback was a brand new invention in some ways and a retread of old ground in others. 8 years after the success of 1990's Ice Ice Baby, Vanilla Ice released his third album, Hard to Swallow. Rather than continuing the playful pop rap of his early career, it adopted a totally different sound, new metal. The lead
sounds like a Limp Bizkit or something.
Single, Too Cold, was a reworked version of Ice Ice Baby in the style of Korn and Limp Bizkit.
There you go.
While the genre shift was an admirable creative risk, it omitted the original's iconic piano riff lifted from Queen and David Bowie's Under Pressure. Too Cold briefly gave Vanilla Ice's career a second life, but it didn't fully materialize into a successful long-term crossover. Number 3, Filthy, Justin Timberlake.
Oh, yeah.
After his squeaky clean hit Can't Stop the Feeling, JT trolled us all with
Kind of thought for Justin Timberlake would be this year what he dropped. Was
Another
this year?
comeback?
Yeah, because I don't feel this year is also stuck.
Filthy.
But this definitely has to be it too, because I don't even know the song.
I
never
like
heard
this
it.
one. I liked it.
Never heard it.
The lead single of Justin Timberlake's Man of the Woods album. It managed to crack the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100, but lacked the longevity of his previous eras. Filthy is somehow all over the place and forgettable at the same time. It doesn't measure up to his past hits, nor does it commit to the album's Americana inspirations, leaving it stuck in an awkward limbo. Timberlake's more recent output isn't very much better, with his 2024 singles Selfish and Drown failing to get in sync with listeners.
But I can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm selfish.
I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, and at that time, Haitians were really...
Number 2, MILF Money, Fergie. This song walked, so her national anthem.
Sounded hard though. The song sounded hard, but this stuff coming, no bueno.
Disaster could run. Nearly a decade after her debut solo album, The Duchess, Fergie was gearing up for its follow-up, Double Duchess. Its lead single, LA Love, La La, had already been out since 2014, and 2016's MILF Money was set to reignite the era. However, not even the song's star-studded music video featuring Kim Kardashian and Chrissy Teigen could offset its abrasively busy production and grating vocals. There's certainly a conversation to be had about ageism faced by female singers, but Fergie's ode to sexy motherhood was just plain obnoxious.
Now let me see your milkshake.
Honestly, it sounds pretty good to me, and the music video looked interesting. I guess people didn't vibe with it, but I don't think it's that bad.
After MILF Money, it wouldn't be shocking to see an ad for her career on the back of a milk carton. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to videos or all of... Number 1, Woman's World, Katy Perry.
That sucks.
Sometimes
Like,
it only takes one...
For me, this song wasn't like that bad. It's more so the next one, the one that was in Ibiza, I would say that. But that wasn't a comeback, I guess. This one, was, although a lot of people were not vibing with it, I did see a lot of criticism for this.
Song for an artist's career to go from American Idol to American Horror Story. Katy Perry was already struggling since her 2017 album Witness severely underperformed, but the rollout of Woman...
But listen, she just performed in Australia and Aussie football. She got paid, so she
Yeah.
good. I think y'all said she got paid like $8 million or something for that performance. Well, guess what? Nothing.
was an utter disaster.
8 fucking million. You know how much Super Bowl pays?
The
0.
song was panned for its dated sound, shallow pop feminist lyrics, and production from Dr. Luke, the subject of singer Kesha's allegations. Woman's World was especially frustrating because it could have gone differently if Perry played her cards right. In the year of Chappell Roan and Sabrina Carpenter, the greater pop landscape was the closest it's been to her campy style in recent memory, and the hype was there. Unfortunately, the song missed the mark, crushing any hope of a comeback. Did any of these failed comeback?
Interesting video.
Guys and boys, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and as always, share as much kindness as possible.